on location here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We got Acrisure Stadium right behind me across the river, talking to Pitt Panthers, who come in at number 37 overall in the country, number 35 out of the 67 Power Conference teams, with a score of 68.73. For Regime Plus, I have Pitt 1 out of 1. Pat Narduzzi is a stalwart there. He definitely has his culture on the program. They get Eli Holstein back for another year. Hopefully he can stay healthy and take a step up. I'm a little bit worried about him taking a step up. They don't seem super confident in him going into this season, but he does seem like the guy, and when he's playing well, he's playing very well. Returning production has the Panthers number 27 overall in the country. I think that's going to be the key for them this season. They're a developmental program. They want to be old, they want to be big, they want to be fast, they want to be strong. I think they're going to be one of those teams this year. And they need that veteran returning production. They come in at number 45 overall recruiting for the last 2 cycles. I don't think they're going to out-talent a lot of the top half of the ACC, so they need to find other ways to win and other ways to get a leg up on the competition. Usually they do that with toughness, great defense. They're going to need to stay healthy, though, this year. I'm a little bit worried about the too deep of this team. We saw it last year. They started 7-0. They lost their last 6 games. I am a little bit worried about the depth in this program right now. And the transfer portal didn't help them out that much either. I have them number 54 in net transfer portal. That's guys coming in and guys coming out. They didn't have a ton of huge splash incoming transfers. I think that's a red flag for me at this program. I'm not sure that they're super high up on the NIL game. I'm not sure that they're really into that kind of stuff yet, so I'm really curious to see how Pat Narduzzi handles it for the next few years with revenue share and all of that. But for now, not a program that's super involved in the transfer portal. Number 57 for 2024 EPA per play. Again, adjusted for opponent. They had a pretty easy schedule to start. Started out 7-0, won a ton of close games with some great combats. It speaks to their overall culture and the toughness of this team, but I do think it's a little bit worrisome. Not a great year last year, very 500 when you look at the whole thing, and they needed a lot of fourth quarter comebacks, like games against Cincinnati on the road, to be able to get to that level. So a little bit worried about this team heading into next year, looking at some of their advanced metrics and play to play, but they don't need to win pretty, they just need to win. The market has Pitt up at number 43, and I think a lot of that has to do with returning the quarterback and not a super tough schedule. Strength of schedule for the Panthers coming in at 88 overall in the country, number 1 being the easiest, very middle of the road for the ACC, and a little bit on the easier side for the power conferences. I don't think they have the talent to be able to compete with some of the higher level teams in the ACC this year, and I definitely don't think you're going to get 10 plus really good performances out of Eli Holstein, and I'm not sure this defense is going to be able to carry them like it did during the Kenny Pickett years. They did have Jordan Addison on that team as well, who was pretty darn good. So will be an interesting year. I think they do have some good pieces, but the depth really concerns me for the Pitt Panthers.